The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. You yourself, as much as anybody in the universe, deserve your love and affection. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. To understand everything is to forgive everything. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. The root of suffering is attachment. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. In the end, only 3 things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. The way is not in the sky. The way is in the heart. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. What we think, we become. To conquer oneself is a greater victory than to conquer thousands in a battle. Thus, an insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. Delethus, the tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely. A jug fills drop by drop. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. It is better to travel well than to arrive. The trouble is, you think you have time. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. If you light a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten your path. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, nor to worry about the future, but to live the present moment wisely. Your work is to discover your world and then with all your heart give yourself to it. Radiate boundless love towards the entire world. Nothing ever exists entirely alone. Everything is in relation to everything else. Pain is certain, suffering is optional. Let go of what is past, let go of what may come. To keep the body in good health is a duty, otherwise, we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear. There is nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. If you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another. A disciplined mind brings happiness. The wise man makes an island of himself that no flood can overwhelm. Do not overrate what you have received, nor envy others. Praise and blame, gain and loss, pleasure and sorrow come and go like the wind. Be a lamp unto yourself. All things appear and disappear because of the concurrence of causes and conditions. The greatest prayer is patience. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind. Happiness never decreases by being shared. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. The foot feels the foot when it feels the ground. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky. There is no fire like passion, no crime like hatred, no sorrow like separation. Meditation brings wisdom, lack of meditation leaves ignorance. Virtue is persecuted more by the wicked than it is loved by the good. An idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. He who loves 50 people has 50 woes. He who loves no one has no woes. Wear your ego like a loose-fitting garment. Chaos is inherent in all compounded things. Strive on with diligence. The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. On life's journey, faith is nourishment, virtuous deeds are a shelter. Long is the night to him who is awake, long is a mile to him who is tired. Endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes. The world is afflicted by death and decay, but the wise do not grieve. Those who are free of resentful thoughts surely find peace. Whatever words we utter should be chosen with care, for people will hear them and be influenced by them. One who acts on truth is happy in this world and beyond. Like a solid rock is not shaken by the wind, the wise are not moved by praise or blame. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. Drop by drop is the water pot filled. Likewise, the wise man gathers goodness. The one who has conquered himself is a far greater hero than he who has defeated 1,000 enemies. There is no fear for one whose mind is not filled with desires. Good men and bad men differ radically. Bad men never appreciate kindness shown them. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. Life is suffering, but attachment is the cause. The wise man does not judge others by their words but by their actions. True love is born from understanding. Even as a mother protects her child, so should one cultivate a boundless heart toward all beings. The greatest gift is to give people your enlightenment. Silence is an empty space. Space is the home of the awakened mind. To be idle is a short road to death. To be diligent is a way of life. The fool who knows his foolishness is wise at least so far. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life. People with opinions just go around bothering one another. He who walks in the Eightfold Path with unswerving determination will transcend suffering. There is no way to peace. Peace is the way. What you are is what you have been. What you will be is what you do now. A wise man, recognizing that the world is but an illusion, does not act as if it is real. Anger never disappears so long as thoughts of resentment are cherished in the mind. The calmed mind is the source of all happiness. Those who cling to perceptions and views wander the world offending people. All wrongdoing arises because of mind. Better it is to live one day seeing the truth than 100 years not seeing it. The wise do not grieve over what is lost but rejoice in what remains. Contentment is the greatest wealth. You only lose what you cling to. Awake, be the witness of your thoughts.